Welcome to the English module. Today we are going to talk about prepositions and phrasal verbs. Here are the learning objectives for this video. The participant will be able to compare prepositions of place in English, Pavimento, Dutch, and Spanish, analyze how the various combinations of verbs and adjectives followed by different prepositions reveal how the meaning of the phrase can be altered, explain phrasal verbs in English, and apply the English phrasal verbs correctly. Alright, what is a preposition? A preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, spatial relationships, or to introduce an object. Some examples of prepositions are words like in, at, on, off, and to. Prepositions in English are highly idiomatic. Although there are some rules for usage, much preposition usage is dictated by fixed expressions. Okay, here we have a chart with prepositions, with examples of how to go about prepositions. Take a good look. These are common mistakes made with prepositions in English. You can see the link underneath there, esl.com, for further information. To dig a little bit deeper into prepositions, we mentioned already that it can indicate place, direction, time, location, and spatial relationships. You see the examples over here, and spatial relationships could be interesting. We will stop at many attractions along the way. So spatial relationships indicate it's the relating to the occupying space. So the space it occupies along the way. All right, let's focus on three prepositions of place in, on, and at in English then. You see examples for English, but we analyze these for Pavimento, Dutch, and Spanish. Take a look at the differences and similarities. We talked about verb and adjective and preposition. Some verbs and adjectives are followed by a certain preposition. Sometimes verbs and adjectives can be followed by different prepositions, and it gives the phrase different meanings. If you take a look at the English one, the student complained about the homework. So complained about specifically, to this sentence. I'm good at sentence analysis. I'm good at, not good in. It's good at. And then if we look at the translations for the other languages, do you see differences? Do you see similarities? What are these? Alrighty, let's practice. Click on English test underneath this video for a quick test. I can show you a tiny bit how it starts. And that's how it goes. Alright, watch the video below for information on phrasal verbs. Well, the link is underneath this presentation, but we can watch a tiny bit together.
Hey there, it's Elizabeth O'Brien from Grammar Revolution, where we help you teach and learn grammar the easy way with sentence diagrams. And today we are talking about phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are 2 or 3 word phrases that consist of a verb plus 1 or 2 words from the preposition list. And these words work together to perform the job of one verb, and they create a meaning different from the meaning that the words have by themselves.
All right, I think it's clear, but just watch the complete video if you have more questions. So, what are phrasal verbs anyway? A phrasal verb is a phrase or expression that consists of a verb plus another word or two, like these, verb and adverb. So, look up. So, when you say look up, you look something up in a dictionary, but if you look, you just look at something. So, look up is search for information in a book or a database. Verb or preposition, look after. Verb and plus adverb plus preposition, look forward to. So phrasal verbs are usually idiomatic. One cannot always work out the meaning of a phrasal verb from its individual words, like I mentioned with lookup. Here are a few examples of phrasal verbs. Go through these sentences. Do you know all of these? Do you need to look them up? Number one, they had to put off their wedding for a year. So put is the verb. You put something down, for example. But put off means that they need to postpone it. So after 1 year, they are going to get married. Here you can click on the link for which is underneath this presentation for a list of phrasal verbs. Yes, let's practice. Click on the link underneath this video for a quiz. The quiz about prepositions and phrasal verbs. Good luck!